Hi, my name is James from EcoWhizz, and I just want to introduce you to EcoFish, our new fish emulsion that is rich in natural NPKs and can be used both as a soil emulsion in preparation of your soil, as well as a folio feed for during the season and after harvest. Alright, so I'm just going to walk you through some of the benefits to EcoFish. First of all, that it's rich in micronutrients, as well as a number of growth hormones which are essential for the makeup, development and health of your crops. Not only that, but because of the natural nutrients, the plant is able to absorb 3 to 4 times the amount of nutrients compared to chemical fertilizers. As well as when you introduce it into your soil, it activates the microbial activity, which is vital for that symbiotic relationship the plant has with the macrobiology. And so for that reason, as well as the fact that it ends up being very cost effective, not only because of the pricing of EcoFish, but because you can substitute your chemical fertilizers rand for rand with our natural emulsion. As well as the fact that you won't have to buy sticker products for applying as a fertilizer, or you won't have to invest in Calpac because of those growth hormones that are already incorporated into our fish emulsion. But I'm going to move on to just showing you how to mix the emulsion in with water, how to apply it to the soil, and how to apply it as a foliar fertilizer. Alright, so I'm just going to speak a little bit about our ratios and mixing. So for a soil application, it would be 20 mils to every 1 liter, and for a hectare, it would be 25 liters to every 1,250 liters of water. For our foliar application, it would look a little bit different. It will be 10 mils of EcoFish to every 1 liter of water, and for a hectare, it would be 10 liters of EcoFish to every 1,000 liters of water. So let's get into mixing and applying. Alright, so we're going to first focus on our foliar application. So just for demonstration purposes, I've got 6 liters of water here. So I'm going to add 60 mils of EcoFish to our spray bottle. So for us, a cap is 10 mils, so I'm going to add 6 caps. Alright, now we're just going to make sure that it's mixed nicely. Just be aware this does have a bit of a smell to it. So put on your big boy pants and let's get busy. So as mentioned, you just want to mix it up and make sure that it's good and consistent. Then when applying it as a foliar fertilizer, what you want to do is just make sure that your nozzle sets on a very fine mist before applying. Alright, and then very lightly we just apply it to the leaves of our trees or our vineyards or whatever we're wanting to fertilize. Alright, so I've got my soil amendment ready here. Just before we start applying it to the soil, I just want to also mention that we do suggest incorporating fermented molasses into the mixture. And so in terms of ratioing for that, it would look very similar to the EcoFish. For soil application, it would be for a hectare 25 liters to every 1,250 liters of water. And then for your foliar fertilizer, it would also be 10 liters of fermented molasses to every 1,000 liters of water. But as I mentioned, we already got our mix ready, so I'm just going to quickly demonstrate how to apply it to the soil. So just make sure that it's mixed nicely so no sediment is forming, and preferably you would want to mix this into your soil, but just for demonstration purposes we just want to apply it generously around your vineyards or your crops or whatever you're wanting to fertilize. Alright, so that's it from me, folks. If you want to see a more in-depth video on how to apply it to your soil as well as a foliar, please click the video above or in the description below. And if you have any further questions or for purchasing, please contact us.